How's everybody doing? Finally, an actual update video. Alright, so these... Wow. Bad camera. These are the parts that I just got. Got camber bolts, motor mounts, transmission mount, oil pump, Gates kit with the belt, Killer Bee oil pan and baffle, and racing belt and racing belt. So all that right on here on my floor. Oil pump, I didn't want to take it out, I didn't want to get dirty. But yeah, it's pretty much just goes in the front of the motor. And then the white light camber bolts. I don't have rear camber plates, and since these are only like $33, it's pretty much a no-brainer. Just helps, you know, with the suspension and make sure the tread wear and all that's good, nice and even. Because, you know, I ain't cambering my ride like an idiot. And then Cusco motor and transmission mounts. These, I believe, are rated for the 05 and lower models, but there's adapter plates that you can buy that I think my mechanic actually has, so that you can fit it on the 06 and 07 and probably even up 08 and on. So I'm going to be rocking Cusco. And then the racing belts, there's not really much to show for that, but they are going to be the good quality kind. And then here's the kit. So you have like the water pump and the pulleys and all that. And as the sticker says, it did come with a couple gaskets, and the instructions are inside. And here's the belt. I know it's probably hard to see in video, but I mean, the quality is just beautiful. You can kind of hear it too. This is some good racing quality right here, so definitely glad I sprung for this stuff. Yeah, and my parts guy Jordan at the Fine got me a good deal on this kit. He also got me a good deal on this, the Killer Bee oil pan, because I think originally this is like $400 and something. I got it for like 300 something. And then the kit, I think it's 300 something. I got it for like 200 something. Don't quote me. I mean, have Jordan quote you. But collectively I saved a couple hundred. And I think it was like shipping free and handling free. So again, you know, if you're in the market for parts, can't hurt to check Defined Performance out. Check out Jordan. I'll leave a link and all that in the description. But yeah, here's the oil pan. Baffles here on the side. It's just in together. I didn't wrap it, but you know, I want to keep it clean. So you have the two ports, and then it's flat in the bottom. Again, you can't really see, but the welds are damn nice. And it's pretty beefy. It's got some weight to it. And then you got inside. And of course this one fits, it can hold more oil. I think 1.3 liters more, I believe. So pretty much like another carton of oil, carton and a half, something like that. Because normally our stock oil pans hold 4.5 quarts, I think. Or did I say liters earlier? Quarts. This holds like another 1.3 quarts, something like that. And then of course I'm going to be running it with the oil pickup tube. It'd be dumb to have everything but this, because this is like the most important part. Because usually it fractures right here on the stock one. But you know, it's susceptible to crack anywhere really. That's why this one has the triangular support, and it's actually bigger. And then it has the supports here. And then of course, if the oil pan gets smashed up onto it, less chance that flow will be blocked. So this is a really good product for like 200 bucks. Can't beat it. So those are all my new parts that I just got. Very happy. Jordan's the man. And then I got the GSC intake valves. I got the GSC exhaust. valves. And then my mechanic, actually I gave him the cams. I have GSC S2 cams and the GSC the valve springs and the titanium retainers. I gave him those to get micro polished, and then he's gonna order Wiseco or Wiseco, however you pronounce it, Wiseco pistons. I think Manly H-Tough, Turbo Tough rods, and I think those come with the ACL screws. I think ACL head studs or case bolts, whatever you want to call them. King bearings, which I checked those out at his shop. He had a package of them, very nicely engineered. What else? Pistons, rods, crankshaft. I think it's going to be a 2013 OEM, but it's going to be micro polished. And then of course some aftermarket gasket for the in between the heads and the short block. And then the short block case halves, or the cylinder walls, I think are going to be bored out to 99.75, I believe. Yeah, again, I'm pretty much leaving this all in my mechanic's hands. He's a genius with his stuff. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the rotating assembly, the short block. Heads is going to be all GSC valve train. Heads are going to be ported out. And that's all the parts that are in this room right here. And in my other room, in this room, I have got the turbo, the ATP GTX 3076R, stock location, dual ball bearing turbo. I got all the gaskets so he can take off and put on the new turbo however he wants. You know, drop the entire exhaust, take it apart, whatever. Mishimoto X-Line radiator. I got Cusco front and rear strut towers, the OS versions. That had the Killer Bee tube in it. These are pretty sweet. I don't want to take them out, but they're TGV deletes, but they're made of composite material. And you don't actually have to have gaskets. There's grooves in them that you put a rubber ring inside, and then that seals it. So that's it. And they're, you know, less likely to transfer heat and all that. And then the Fortune 500 Auto Generation 5 coilovers. Fronts have the camber plate. Also have Swift springs, helper springs, and the radial bearing, I believe, so that you don't get that spring pop. So those are in there. Subaru. And then here, well, if you really want to know all the parts that are in these boxes, I made a video, I don't know, 5-10 videos ago. I think I titled it like all parts for full motor build, or all parts for my build. That was before I decided to actually build the motor, so really technically it was an upgrade. But I mean, I have everything from Okada coils, turbo blanket, mud flaps, turbo inlet, new gauges to replace the old ones. These are the Evo Pro Sport, the digital ones, blue and red. Oil catch can with brass L fittings. So, you know, I'm going to try to get rid of the rubber hosing and get all good stuff, you know, braided lines. Aluminum expansion reservoir, I believe, for the oil, or radiator, whatever you call it. External wastegate. And then I got, it's like a universal front mount intercooler piping kit. My mechanic's gonna weld it together so it's the proper sizing in the right areas of the car, and weld some brackets. And then we'll wrap it in this DEI heat wrap. Got this cool little temperature gauge that's gonna go on the radiator in place of where the normal cap is. So that's kind of a neat little touch. Fuel pressure regulator, Kinugawa fuel rails, injectors, More aluminum to replace the plastic reservoirs in my car. Oh yeah, I don't know if I can find it. Oh yeah, right here. I was gonna run the Aeromotive one, but to be honest, with the white backing, to me it's ugly. The brand may be better, but to me, you know, what's the point of buying a brand quality if it looks like crap? So I went with this one. I think it looks better, and it has that silicone filling in it, so less rattle. So I went with Marshall. I forget how much it was, like $20, $30. So I think it works. And I didn't really like the one with the chrome lining. I like this one better. Blah. So the other one, which was actually an Aeromotive one, I think I'm just going to give it to my mechanic if he wants it. Yeah, I have it in here. I have front and rear shifter bushings. I have double adjustable shifter. The thermostat. I forget what some of this stuff is. It's been a while. Master cylinder brace. But yeah, I mean, take my word for it. I have like pretty much damn near everything for the motor, suspension, well, coilovers for the suspension and the camber bolts. The only thing I haven't really messed with is like the drive shaft and stuff like that, or the transmission. Yeah. So basically, it's a motor build, turbo, everything that goes into it, methanol injection. The tuning is a big thing. We're gonna have launch control and flat foot shifting. We're gonna get a custom built failsafe for the methanol system. Gonna do some custom stuff for the gauges, and I want some LEDs installed for the methanol kit. And then of course the coilovers, front and rear strut towers, camber bolts for suspension. And then of course there's stuff that's already on my car. You know, carbon metallic friction brake pads. Of course I have the methanol injection. I already have a electronic boost controller, the 3-port. I already have a 3-bar map sensor. I guess that's pretty much it. As much as all that is, that's pretty much it. Yep. Can't wait to get this beefy boy in there. Alright guys, so you know, this is the reality of it. You know, all these parts are gonna get jammed into my car. So yep, stay tuned if you want to see the final results. I can't promise when it'll be done, but I promise it will be done someday. And when it is, that's when the fun will start. And like I said before, for any of these parts, for any parts period, check out Jordan at Define Performance. He'll help you stretch your money out. He'll help you save money. If he can, he'll get it to you shipping free, handling free. He'll get you legit products, legit parts. There won't be any of these knockoff ones. And usually it comes pretty fast. So check them out. Alright, well, I will sign off now. I'm hungry, gonna go eat. Catch you guys later.